right, now, I typically might not have done this particular story and called it like a morons in the news story, but I thought it was a good moment to kind of use it as a public service announcement here on the MJ Morning Show to not fall for this racket. I don't think it's extremely common, but it does happen. And I know I've heard about this. I know we've done this story numerous times over the years, and I just thought, I want to use this microphone for good and not for evil, okay? So I thought I would just make a mention. So the story's out of Hawaii, and that got us talking about the Kilauea and the Mauna Loa volcano going off right now on the big island of Hawaii. Turns out this guy has been arrested and charged with the theft of a rental car. A 22-year-old guy has been charged with first-degree felony theft of a Chevy Malibu.
Well, that's a nice car.
And this was a rental car. What did the guy do? He posed as the valet attendant at a hotel on Banyan Drive. And a guest pulls up thinking that it was the valet, just hands the keys to the guy. The guy gets in the car and boom. Fake valet, baby. You know, this happens. And
it does.
I can't remember whether it was during our return or whether I had read this a few years back or what the story was, but there was I think it might have been in Miami, and someone pulls up to some fancy schmancy South Beach place. You know, there's the valet's out front. Guy pulls up with like a Ferrari or a Lambo or something, hands the keys to who he thought was the valet. Nope.
Isn't that from a movie?
Nope. Hey, listen, it might be in a movie.
Well, you're thinking like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where he drops a Ferrari off at the shop in Chicago.
Yeah, but those guys actually were valets.
That was a parking garage.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to delineate what Froggy's thinking.
That was a parking garage, and they took the old Ferrari out for a joyride.
But to steal it, that's another level.
Hello, you fool. I love you. Come and join the joyride.
I borrowed a car from a friend when I was at a Super Bowl one year, and he had this big Suburban that he had, and he's like, Roxanne, take it for the week. Have just bring it back by Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So I dropped it back off at his hotel on Friday, and he calls me Sunday morning, and he's like, hey.
Where's the car?
Where's the car?
Oh, no.
And the valet took it and just had fun with it. They found it like somewhere on the hotel property, but it was trashed, and they just taken it and
So
had fun.
you didn't hand it to a real valet?
No,
There's no real valet that's going to take your car and trash it on a joyride.
No, I gave it to a real valet.
Then what happened to the car then?
Because they stole it. They were,
Well,
it was a real valet.
Where was this?
This was in Houston when the Super Bowl. No, wait, Dallas. The Super Bowl was in Dallas. Yeah.
So, MJ.
Well, yeah.
I've seen valet stands where I could take any key there.
I've seen those as well.
You know,
like they're going to get another car, and then all the keys are like in a little box right behind the podium,
like
or whatever that is.
$1 million
They've got
worth
the
of
valet.
cars.
They got like the valet lectern.
Yeah,
they have it right in the open too.
They have the valet presidential seal up front. So yeah, I mean, a lot of times they have the keys right there, and yeah, you can probably grab them. But don't fall for the fake valet guy. I mean, you pull up. I mean, think about this. You're really trusting something. You pull up to a place, and how do you know if it really is the valet?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a bad guy, you want to grab a car, you wait for the valet to go retrieve another car pulls up. Hey, welcome to the hotel, flippity flap. And then boom, they're gone with your car. They're out of there.
I've gone to plenty of valet stands where there's nobody there. You're waiting for a little while for somebody to come.
That's crazy.
Well, guy stole a car. His bail set at $70,000. 22-year-old Shason Sabino ripped off a Chevy Malibu that was being dropped off at the valet stand at the hotel. The only problem is he was not the valet guy.
I'm going to take my shot stealing a rental car. I'm going to go nicer than a Malibu.
You better go to a nice restaurant or a nice rental place.
The guy just needed a car. I think it was just whatever just popped up.